Hey, what's up, you guys? Dr. Pullman here at the Vegas to Reno Contingency. We're here meeting up with racers, meeting with vendors. We want you guys to come with us, tag along, see what this is all about. So Tech and Contingency, typically for Best in the Desert races, happens on Friday. But because this race starts on Friday, Tech and Contingency took place of Thursday this week. Okay, so how have you done in the past in this race?
Not so good. we usually break.
Usually break down?
But this will be the first time in this car. It's a new car. We just got it this year.
This year? Okay, so how many races has this car been in?
2. It was at the Mint, and we got 50 miles from the finish on the last lap there. Finally the front end gave out, and then we did a Vora Fallon 250, and we were fighting for third, and the clutch separated itself.
Oh, shoot, dude. I know how that goes. And you're like, hey, we're going to do it, and then it just goes away, right?
Yeah, we were 10 miles from the finish on that one. We were almost done.
Freak. Well, so what have you done to the car to, make it run better this time?
Yeah, this is all brand new car completely. Warfighter made, actually built it and donated it to me.
Wow.
They put the hand controls in and everything else for me to drive it, and they built it all to them.
Cool. So what's special about the hand controls and everything?
It's just back for gas and forward for brake.
Dude, that's super cool. So it's a hand throttled, right? So that he can drive it. So how did you get connected with Warfighter?
I actually met him at the Mint 400 3 years ago, and
wow.
They heard I raced, and so they wanted to build a car so we can represent them and all the best in the desert.
Dude, that's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Well, it was good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you too.
Take care. Good luck out there.
Oh, yeah, you too.
Love to see you. Where are you guys starting at?
We're last. I didn't pre-register or anything, so
gotcha.
I had to make sure I got the car done before I entered.
I know how that goes. This is actually not even the car that I raced in the Silver State.
Oh, really?
Because I crashed in the Silver State.
Oh, I didn't know you crashed.
Yeah, and so this is my sister's car.
Perfect.
Slapped my number on there. I was like, good as new.
We'll be fine. Yeah.
Well, hey, good luck out there, man.
You too.
So as you can see, there are tons of different race cars that come here to Tech and Contingency. They are all different types of race cars, all different styles, speeds, capabilities. But today we're covering the 1900 UTV naturally aspirated pro class. Now, this class is, in my opinion, one of the most competitive classes. There's tons of different drivers, tons of different people from different backgrounds and different expertise in the sport. Some of them are strictly drivers, some of them are drivers and mechanics, some of them are just mechanics learning how to drive, but either way, they're all out here and they're passionate about this sport. We were able to catch up with some of them, we were able to learn about their background, why they race, what got them into it, and we want to be able to show you guys some of these interviews we have with them so that you can get to know these teams better and get to know why they're out here and why they love it so much. All right, so I'm here with my good friend Kristen. Kristen, tell us about yourself, how long you've been racing, where you're from.
All right. I was doing an interview.
Oh, still. Come on.
Okay.
So
no
we'll
problem.
just walk with it. We'll just walk with it. It's no big deal.
Okay, we'll walk with it.
Yeah.
So I'm Kristen Matlock. I'm number 1954, racing against this guy here. And, I've been racing for a while now. I did 10 years on ATVs prior to this, and this is my 5th year racing for POlaris Razor. I love it. It's absolutely a passion of mine. just once I get behind the wheel out there, I just feel like I can just close everything out and just enjoy the moment, and that's why I love it. So, and then hunting this guy down.
So the last race, you had a little bit of an issue, and we talked about how you had the spare part, but you didn't even know about it.
Yeah, so apparently I had a little sensor issue at the last race. Had no idea that we even had the spare part, unfortunately. I've gone through a couple co-drivers recently. I found a really good one now that I'm hoping is going to stick with me. But it's really hard, you know, co-driving is difficult. I'd much rather drive than co-drive because that seat on the right-hand side I think is much tougher than the left side, in my opinion.
It's a lot more of a workout.
Yeah.
You're like tensing the whole time, like,
Yeah, well that, and they're looking at all the gauges the entire time. They're trying to keep you on course, let you know what dangers are coming up.
True.
Everyone just thinks that they sit over there and hang on, you know, but no,
No, far
they're
from it.
busy.
Yeah,
So I've got a great co-driver that started with me at last year's Baja 1000. He's learning exactly what could possibly, you know, go haywire with these things, and now we know that there's a little sensor that we need to be prepared to change.
There you go. Well, everybody's got to watch out for her because she's coming. Where are you starting at?
I'm 6th. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
where are you at?
We're like 16th, I think.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's pretty far back there. We're just past the middle of the back.
Well,
We got some more.
Yeah, I'll definitely be making sure my crew keeps an eye on you. Make
I'm
sure
coming.
you're not closing
I'm
that gap.
coming. Well, hey,
So,
good luck out there. We'll
All
see you
right,
later.
Perfect.
Hi, my name's Alan Alexander. I'm from Carson City, Nevada. This is our first race, first time doing this 1900 class. We originally bought the car to go to Nora. Unfortunately, that was canceled. We're going to do Nora again. It was rescheduled. That was canceled, so we just said, let's do Vegas to Reno. So this will be our first race. We've been rebuilding it for the last 4 months, so it's been a good time.
So you're new to this. Are you a racer of any other kind of class?
No.
So
Raced
the
other
first
sports.
desert race.
I've raced motocross, dirt bikes, desert before, mountain bikes, but this is my first UTV race.
All right. So what are your dreams and expectations for this?
Just to finish. I just want to finish.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like it.
That's my ambition, is just to finish. We'll see.
Well, the car's going through tech right now. How long you guys been in line?
Probably about an hour and a half. Yeah, right around an hour and a half. Not too bad.
The clouds just went away, so it's getting kind of hot.
Yeah, it got hot real quick.
We took off our masks for the interview, but we've been having to wear these suckers. How do you feel about that?
You know, I don't mind. If it keeps businesses open and we can do what we do, we'll wear a mask.
Respect to that. Well, hey, thank you so much for your
All
time.
right, thanks, Dodge.
See you guys out there on the course.
All right, good luck to you.
Yeah. Now, as you can see, the cars are in a line. This line, you get in it, you wait in it for, who knows how long, up to a few hours. And the line snakes through a whole bunch of different vendors. Now, these vendors come out to show their support to the sport, and they also come out to help anybody with any last-minute needs they might have, such as a radio that they didn't realize they needed, or some help tuning their radios, or new tires, new wheels. Shocks come out, all different kinds of suspensions for different cars. And you can see that if you were really in a bind, you could come here and get something last minute for your car. And not only can you get that thing last minute, you actually have someone there who is certified or is trained to be able to install that part or educate you on that part so that you are ready for the race day tomorrow. These guys, they come out, they show their support to the sport. Many of them sponsor certain teams on the parking lot. But realistically, they're just here to be able to get their name out there, to show that they love the sport just as much as all of the racers here. And they come out, they create the line, and it's awesome to be able to meet these people because they are just as passionate about the sport as we are as racers. Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm here with Maddie Wedeking, and she has a crazy story about how she got here. You want to share that with us?
Yeah, so last week I went testing up in Barstow just for a little shakedown. The car wasn't 100% yet, and we were going to load her up, and we noticed that both of our wheel bearings in the rear have exploded on us. So I went all around Barstow, Hesperia, trying to find parts to put it together. We finally pieced it together, head to Havasu so Queen could dyno this thing, get some more love out of her. And probably 50 miles out of Barstow, we noticed they both exploded again. Oil shooting everywhere. All right, but now we're in the middle of nowhere, so we decided let's just limp it to Havasu. We get there 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and We knock out, we wake up at 8, give this car to a friend of a friend who's a mechanic. He tries to piece it together, realize there's a bigger problem, works on it all day, 12 hours. Monday morning comes around. We give it to a mechanic shop. He finally gets to fix it Monday night. And while this thing's on the dyno for 10 hours trying to go fast, and it was just a wreck. Finally,
So what's the issue with her?
just clutching, and it's a brand new motor, so we were just trying to see, we know something was wrong, couldn't figure out why we couldn't get it up to 65. Just basically trying to figure out what was wrong. And
Only 6, that's the top speed.
that was the top speed.
So I heard you're going testing tonight.
Yes, we're on testing tonight, so.
What are you guys going to try to do? Because, I mean, races in the morning, right?
Race is first thing in the morning.
Hey, I've gone testing night before. Okay, it's not the first time it's happened.
It's a rough time. No, basically clutch testing, trying to figure out what our best setup's going to be. It's hard because we're only getting higher in elevation from, Vegas to Reno. So basically trying to figure out what that perfect in-between is.
I gotcha.
And so we're pretty close. Just going to test out a couple other things while we're, actually in Vegas, and hopefully trying to get that thing up there.
Well, what are your predictions for the race?
I'm really hoping at least like a podium finish, if not top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah.
All right. Maddie Wedeking, top 5. She's going to get there. We know it. She's going to go testing tonight. She's going to make it.
Not last minute at all.
Well, hey, good luck out there.
Thank you.
So the reason we're standing out here when it's 110 degrees outside in the Sunset Hotel parking lot is so that the Best in the Desert Race Organization can check everybody's race cars. Now, they check the race cars for a couple different things. The main one is safety. They make sure that your car meets a certain standard of safety, that it has the right components in order to be able to be safe for when you go out and race tomorrow. There's a whole bunch of different things that they go through, but they also go through regulations as far as your race car goes. They want to make sure that you're obeying all the rules they have for the class you've entered to race in, as far as how wide your car can be and how long your car can be, and what aftermarket things are you allowed to put on it, what are you allowed to do to the engine, and all different kinds of things that I won't get too into, but they just want to make sure that you're obeying the rules that they have set out for you, and they just take a few minutes, they look it all through, and then they give you a sticker that says, hey, you passed Tech and Contingency, we'll see you at the start line tomorrow. All right, you guys, that's Tech and Contingency. It's been a long, hot day out here. We met up with some really cool people. It's time to go home, get some food, get some rest. Got a big race day tomorrow.